Welcome back guys to part 4 of what I believe is part 4 anyway, Bound by Flame. A little RPG game that I picked up, and we're just gonna... No. I like how they don't mind me just breaking their shit in the middle of their village. That's right, resources are scarce, but if it's an RPG, you allow me to take whatever the fuck I want. Put it away. There's two swords people over here. I wanna go look what they are. I'm intrigued. I'm saying my interest is piqued.
A good day to you, soldier. I do believe that today is your lucky day.
You're not trying to rip me off, are you?
I should warn you. Try to rip me off. I'll rip bits of you off.
No. I would never do that.
I wanted to ask you. Nah.
Right. I'm leaving.
Guessing he was one of them. I'm pretty sure he was going to rip me off. I mean, just how this shit goes, isn't it?
Ho there, Powder Man. You still didn't manage to blow yourself up?
This village is pretty quiet, huh?
Pretty quiet around here, huh?
Yeah, too quiet for my taste. Do you really imagine the Deadwalkers are going to forget about this place just because this swamp is dangerous?
No, but it'll slow them down. Maybe we'll see them coming.
Ha! You can bet your ass they're already here. There's something in the air that stinks, and I don't mean the locals either. I feel like the Ice Lords are watching us right now.
I have a few questions for you.
I have a few questions for you.
How are our Blight comrades holding up?
How are the Freeborn Blades holding up?
We left some blood on the stones in the temple, but most of the company got away all right. But if we don't get some new recruits soon, things are going to get serious. The captain has sent some men ahead to Karaldas. I hope they manage to pick up a few recruits, and they're not too scabby.
Is there anybody in this village worth recruiting?
See for yourself. There isn't a single man amongst the guards or the refugees that knows which end of a sword you're supposed to hold. We'll just have to wait. And be careful.
Well, you made it out of the temple again.
So, you made it out of the temple then?
I did. I suppose my time's not up yet. I guess that'll cause more gossip amongst the youngsters. The eternal survivor. My balls. There are some days when I wish it would be over.
I tell you, you'll be the one that buries all of us.
Okay, but what have you now? Put your sword away, man. We're not trying to murder the door. We're just trying to go through it. I guess so these must be people to speak to, then. Named characters or something.
My goodness, let's see. You're not pissing blood, you're not vomiting your guts out. Both legs are in place and they seem to be holding you upright. Congratulations. It looks like you'll pull through. And now you'll excuse me, but I have other miracles to accomplish, and not much time to devote to people in your condition.
Do I look like a refugee?
Take it easy there, Doc. I'm with the Freeborn Blades, not one of your refugees.
You could be Blackstorm himself for all I care. Now get out of my way, I have things to do.
Wow. Someone's a bitch. I glow. I like that. Fucking glow. That's awesome. Just gonna steal your shit, don't mind me.
Yeah, who are you? One of them fucking mercenaries, right?
Fucking mercenary, yeah. Sounds about right.
You know what I call your lot? Ore blades. I got no time for ores.
You're criticizing my ethics, you sack of shit?
At least the whores work. If you got enough money to get trash while you're on watch, they pay you too much.
Go fuck yourself, Orblade.
Yep, that definitely was the way I wanted to go about that. I agree with myself. Well done, me. I must say, the artwork to this game is very nice, it's just the lip syncing. Poor lip syncing. Why are you giving me achievements for breaking shit?
One of these hick refugees. There's nothing for you here.
Anybody ever confuse your head with an anvil?
Call me a hick one more time, and I'll be using your face as an anvil.
Let's all remain calm, shall we? Please forgive my error. With all this commotion and all the thankless tasks I find myself confronted with, I often find my attention to detail slips. So, what can I do for you?
Sorry about the smack there. Anyway, let's see what we'd like
Show
to
me
say
what
on.
you have for sale.
Gold. So vulgar to work with. So wonderful to own.
Don't know anyone would want an axe. I want that. Oh, right, this is... How much are you? 204! Okay, so... I don't have any to sell. Gems? Fuck. It's not enough. Damn! I don't have money. Steel. I'll sell one steel, just so I can, I like having new equipment, and I think definitely going to need to go for some murdering in a bit.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
To use your head as an anvil?
Show me what you have.
No, I'm
for
joking.
sale.
I'm now going to sell the bitting. I would love to get rid of my armor, but I need new armor first. Sybil.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd
I have
like
some
to ask you a
questions.
few questions.
What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about the World Heart?
What can you tell me about the World Heart?
Many of the people on Vertial believe that the World Heart is just a myth. There are many different beliefs from one region to another, but most of them have more in common than not.
The World Heart is where life and prosperity are born. I've already heard that crap.
If we were to imagine Vertial as a living being, the World Heart is exactly what it sounds like, the heart of the world. It's what keeps the world alive. It beats, and Vertial lives from its energy. If you wish, I can try to learn more about it. Come back and see me in a few days.
Do you know what happened in the temple? Why not?
What happened to me in the temple?
I'm still searching for an explanation. Something must have gone wrong during the ritual.
And what was the god's damn ritual supposed to do?
The Red Scribes have always had quite limited magical skills. I believe that the ritual was meant to increase their magical powers to try and find a way of combating the Ice Lords. But instead of channeling pure energy into each of the scribes, the ritual called forth a conscience that settled in you.
Your father called it a demon. How come I got stuck with it?
A demon? That reminds me of the old texts, but I couldn't say if that's what it is. You were standing right there, so that force flowed into you. It could have been my father, or any of us, I guess.
Well, that's just great. What do I do now?
I would dearly like to help you. But even though I have searched through all the texts I have here, I can find no reference to anything like this experience of yours, at least for now. But until we have found out more, you must try to fight against this thing. Do not allow it to get comfortable. We don't know what its intentions are or how powerful it is. It could be dangerous for you.
Let's go. Let's just leave now. Okay, let's go continue with the story, I suppose.
Is our best defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the Deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Valvano grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival of the Freeborn Blades and the Red Scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the Red Scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers, our gates are closed. You must understand that our food stores are as limited as our abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even vaguely capable of treating our injured. And the case of Prince Orendale was completely beyond her skills. And there is this beast story. Doubtless another fairy tale, the fruit of an alcohol-addled brain. Nonetheless, several of the Watch have gone missing. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but we cannot risk sacrificing any more of the few men remaining to us on sending patrols. Large groups entail moving chrysalids that are unmanageable. The others quite simply do not return.
Silence.
If I were to listen to everyone, I would need 10 times the number of men I have to verify the truth of every tale.
Enough. You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
In the name of...
Vulcan?
But by the gods, man, what is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, weaving your limbs like fish taken from the water. Miserably shuffling about to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath, while I must endure your wailings and lamentations. Pitiful.
Vulcan, stop this nonsense immediately.
It is not he who speaks. All doth fall to ruin about you, yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your dead walkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry. Your only chance to cleanse what your own hath corrupted is to go to the World Heart and liberate it from its servitude.
The World Heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
A myth. Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know, it's like something in my head zapped me so it could use my mouth. But I was still there, still thinking what I was saying.
This is not the first time you have felt this presence manifest itself.
No. No, it's been there since the temple. It's also in my dreams. I think...
Interesting. It would seem that your body is host to some other entity. And it is clearly a spirit of fire.
No kidding. I got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind. In truth, I could not say what it is. Not yet, at least.
Don't make me laugh. After all, it's your disciples that let this thing out of its cage, right?
That has nothing to do with it. Do you have any idea of the implications of this incident?
Everyone's gonna be afraid of me? Nah, it means that you leave me the hell alone.
All of which means you better not piss me off. Client or no client.
Obviously, you haven't understood. The thing that is inside you, it wishes you ill. There is not enough space inside you for two souls. That demon wants your body. It will control you more and more until it has replaced you completely.
Ha! Thou thinkest I crave the body of a mortal? I am a prisoner here. My place is in the world heart.
It will not hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear, so that you will allow it to consume you.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear thy every thought. It is I who have been invaded.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it. Cast it from you. If you do not resist, it will crush your soul.
Hey, take it easy. One day at a time, okay? I'm gonna take a walk.
Right then, let's level up a bit. Health. Sweet. Right, we have 2 more points. Don't really need any more points in here at the moment. Warrior, I could probably do with a few more points. I'm gonna go for this. And maybe no. We'll go for the damage for now. Sweet. We have a number 2 thing here.
Mr. Vulcan, what brings you here?
You got some work for me?
The captain wants me to help your village. You got a job I can do?
With our shortages of food and fighting men, our worn-out equipment and the growing lines at the healing house, I cannot deny our village is sorely in need of help. Sadly, I fear that these are not the sort of problems you are used to dealing with, unless I'm much mistaken.
Maybe I'll surprise you.
You know your sentries are losers.
Your guards... How can I put this? At first, I thought they were disobeying orders. Now I think maybe they don't even understand them. If you're stupid and incompetent, you should be digging turnips, not taking care of security.
You're beginning to worry me. Is it really that bad?
Are you kidding me? The state of their weapons is enough to make you cry. Maybe they'd be good for splitting logs.
Personally, I'm not capable of judging the aptitude of our sentries, but their poor results speak for themselves. Doubtless, you should share your observations with Mason, the chief of the watch. I should warn you, however, that he is of a somewhat stubborn nature.
Wouldn't be the first I've seen.
About the healing house.
So what's the problem with the healing house?
Quite simply, Mirana cannot keep up. She spends every waking minute giving out supplies to the refugees and refuses to admit that she cannot help everyone. She thinks she's fooling me. I have heard rumors that her food stock is running low. Unsurprisingly, the crowds outside are becoming restless. I believe they wish to continue handing out our food reserves as though they were unlimited. This is not the case, and thus, it is not an option.
So, you want someone to put her down?
Why, I never suggested any such thing. I just wish she would see reason, for all our sakes. But I have asked nothing of you. I was merely answering your question.
Sure. I need to know more about this beast.
I need the reports about this beast that attacked the villagers.
I fear I am unable to be of help. I'm still not entirely convinced that it even exists. All I know is that several villages have vanished, One villager is at present in the doctor's care, following a supposed encounter with the said beast. These swamps are crawling with dangers. There is nothing to suggest anything out of the ordinary. The refugees are always inventing horror stories in an attempt to force us to open our gates and let them inside.
It might be worth checking it out. You said you lost one of your patrols, right?
That is so. You should speak with Randval. He was most anxious to go out and hunt the beast down, but we needed him here. Now that we have more able bodies to guard our gates, I imagine he would be keen to pick up the scent once more.
We'll talk again later.
Don't like you. You.
The Order of the Freeborn Blades is of great repute, and the Mercenary does honor to its name. The Mercenary's powers are both astonishing and fascinating. The Knight would like to duel with the Mercenary, that he may judge the Mercenary's strength.
Why not? I like a good fight.
Sure. I can never turn down a good fight. But maybe we should take it outside if we don't want to break everything in here.
The Knight is honored, and bows to his adversary's wisdom.
Wait for me here, Sybil. I won't be long.
I'm gonna kick this bitch's ass. Probably. Maybe. As long as this restarts, I've got this.
Knight hopes that his adversary will not hold back his blows.
Well, you can count on it.
No, there we go. Fuck you. Bitch, did I say you could kick me? Ow. Oh my god. He's kicking my arms. Go away. Holy shit. I wasn't ready for that. That hurt. Ow! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! How am I meant to win a duel against this son of a crazy son of a bitch? He does way too much damage. Game, how do you expect me to beat him? Am I just shit at this? Because I kind of think I am. I've got to press the right buttons. My greatest adversary is my ability to dodge, unless he does that. Oh, fuck you, game. Fuck you. Ha. Okay, seriously game, how do you expect me to do this? I have no clue how I'm meant to do this. We'll continue this next part, guys. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.